Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm doing your May readings. This will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Now as always, remember the readings are general, so what that means is they're not going to make sense to everyone, not in the same way. So just keep an open mind about the messages and be sure to watch all your signs to get all the messages that may potentially pertain to you, okay? And with that being said, we're just going to jump right in. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the month of May 2020. Scorpio in the month of May 2020. Okay, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the Emperor, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Hierophant, 9 of Wands, and the Magician. Libra had similar energy. Their last card was the Magician too. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. So what I'm getting with this right away, this is your energy as well with the Death card, but what I'm getting right away is someone is having commitment issues. Okay? They're hesitating, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with. Coming into the reading, we have the 3 of Swords, so this it can be heartache, heartbreak, but it can also be where we have to go against our hearts, as it were, when we have to make a sacrifice. It can be a breakup that you've recently experienced. The challenge is the 2 of Swords. This could be indecision. This could also be just blocking everything out, just trying to figure things out. I am getting most of the energy as indecision. And you know it's breaking, the indecision is breaking your heart, your indecision is breaking your heart, and you know you're going to break someone else's heart, or someone else's indecision is breaking your heart, disappointing you. Because in the crowning thoughts, we have the 2 of Cups. You know, you're thinking of a beautiful connection, beautiful partnership, but it needs to be mutual. Both of you need to be in it. And right now I feel like you're dealing with a situation where it's not necessarily one-sided, but lopsided. Okay? In the foundation, the 8 of Cups, so you might have already broken up, or you're completely just detaching from the situation, or this is the other person. In the past, we have the Emperor. So dealing with a bit of a controlling energy. Now this could be your energy or the person you're dealing with, where this is, I want what I want when I want it. Okay? And it could be that someone's pressuring you a little bit, or a lot bit, to their vision of a commitment. Okay? Or, if this is your energy, then you have to take charge and ask for the commitment, because the 2 of Cups is what is on your mind, and the 2 of Cups is what was discussed and promised, and now someone's dragging their feet, and we have the 7 of Wands in the near future, where you're fighting for it. You're putting your foot down with the Emperor energy as well. It's like, no, what's going on? We're not moving forward. I need to know what happens. You know, what are we doing? Where is this headed? In the position representing you, we have the 9 of Cups. It's the heartbreak is coming from the fact that you view this as your happily ever after. You view this as your perfect relationship, or what could be, you know, your perfect relationship. And that's why it's completely heartbreaking to see the other person drag their feet. Okay? In your environment, we have the Hierophant. So this is what we're talking about. Where is the commitment? You know? Where is the commitment? Where is the making it official? Where is the keeping your word? In your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Wands. You're afraid you're going to have to let go of this connection because you also have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm looking at is, for some of you, there has been just the emotional detachment and you're still talking things out. Whereas for others, the breakup happened, and there might be like reaching out, whether you're doing it or the other person, but it's not like, yeah, I want to do this. It's like, are you sure about this? Are you sure this is what you want? Are you sure this is worth it? You know, that kind of conversation. Okay, and then, sorry, that's my phone. And then with the Magician in the outcome, this could be that final conversation that sets you free. You know, you setting yourself free. Or it could be, for some of you, the let's start over, but it needs to be like we put it all on the table and let's figure out if actually we do want the same thing. Because, you know, the issue might be, the reason for the hesitation might be that actually we just don't want the same thing. And maybe we didn't even realize that. Maybe we didn't realize that we're two different people. Okay? Now, you take this as it resonates. If this is, you know, dealing with a boss, or a controlling figure, or a father figure, it's where someone does not do right by us. It's where we have nothing but love and appreciation and respect for this person or situation. Hold on, I have the sniffles. But they just don't reciprocate. Okay? And it's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. And it's deeply hurt you. Which is why you're now speaking up, which is why you're now feeling like your back's against the wall. And you have this fire energy coming through. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, with the Eight of Cups, it's like you've given everything you had to this connection. The other person has not done the same. Or this is the conversation. This is what I want, or that's it. There's no point in us continuing. So with the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords, we have the Hangman. This has kept you stuck, or you've kept yourself stuck for this person, for this situation, for a long time. You've been more than patient. This is also where, by taking a step back, or by talking to someone, you reach this new way of seeing things of, oh, hold on, actually, I thought we were doing one thing, but you're right, it doesn't look like we are. It looks like there's nothing going on. It looks like this is a dead end. So that change in perspective that triggers a conversation. Okay, with the Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, so holding back, hesitation, immature energy. You might be dealing with someone who feels like they can't open up, or they don't know how to open up. You might be dealing with an air sign, so you might be dealing with Libra. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is air sign energy. Someone who feels like, I want to do more in my life before I get to this point. I want to do more in my life before I get married. I want to do more in my life before I settle down. And this is, if this is work, it's the contract. It's just not coming in. It's not coming in. With the Emperor in the past, Ten of Swords. This may have been an on-again, off-again situation, or again, like I say, with the Ten of Swords, this is something that has been going on for a long time, and it has you deeply hurt. And still, the other person seems to just not see that, which is even more hurtful. And you've made a lot of sacrifices for this. You've sacrificed a lot for this. because you thought it was going to be one thing, because it was promised to be one thing, and it's just not. 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, very similar to Libra. A lot of you might be dealing with the Libra or have Libra strongly in your chart. But this is what you want, and you're not asking for much. If you're dealing with someone who tells you that you're asking for the world or you're being impossible, just leave right now, because they're just full of it, okay? They're a narcissist, because the 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups energy is just mutual give and take. You get what you give. It's not hard, you know, it's not hard. It's not too much to ask. Don't let anyone make you feel like it is. With the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Similar energy, you know, ready to fight for it, ready to fight for yourself. Ultimatum energy. These are my rules, these are my demands. You either meet them or you don't. There is no in between. You know? And I hear someone say, oh, give me more time, and I hear you saying, I've given you enough time. There's no more time. That's it. There's no more. This is it. Make her or break it. With the 9 of Cups, the Page of Wands, you're ready for new energy in your life. You've been stuck for so long. And it's almost like I'm going on a new path with you or without you. I'm not going to give up looking for a mutual energy. I'm not going to give up looking for that. So if it's not with you, I've processed it. It's heartbreaking, but I have come to a point where I can accept that and move on. With the Hierophant, in the environment, we have the Page of Cups. Very similar cards to Libra, definitely. With the Hierophant and the Page of Cups in your environment, I do see that you might have an opportunity coming in, but I feel like it's not going to come in until you're done with this one, okay? But there is an opportunity there for you to meet someone new. You might be talking to someone who's at a bit of a distance than where you are, which is, you know, normal for our what's going on in the world, but someone who's just a little bit different than who you are, but they're fun, they're new, they're different, they're exciting, they're loving, they're genuine. That is in your environment, but it cannot come in until you have dealt with this situation, until you've put an end to it completely with the Death card, okay? With the 9 of Wands, in your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for growth. Why? Because it's been a long time coming. But at the same time, you're in a position where you don't want to settle anymore. You know what things should be based on what went into the situation. So based on your investment in the situation, you know what it should look like. And you're not going to settle. With the Magician, yeah, Queen of Swords. This is cutting someone out, cutting something out that has been holding you back. The Queen of Swords is the energy of the divorcee, of, you know, the heartbroken woman, the energy of breakups and experiencing that loss. But she's stronger for it. And when she cut that cord, she knew that that was the best thing that she could do. That was, you know, there was no if and buts about it. There's no regret there, because she's processed it, she's thought about it, she's gone back and forth, she's done pros and cons, she's given chances, she's, you know, she knows that that was the only move left, okay? So when the cord is cut, it's for good, and it brings peace. It's painful, but the pain subsides, and you're left with peace, and then new opportunities that can come in. Okay? Yeah, 2 of Cups can come in then. I genuinely feel You need to put an end to the situation, and the Four of Wands. You need to put an end to the situation. Very similar message to Libra. But you need to put an end to this dead-end situation. Or if it has ended, let it go. Don't do pros and cons. Don't think about going back. Don't let this person get back into your life. Because you need to be free for better opportunities to come in that are balanced, that are healthy, and exactly what you deserve. Okay, whether this is with love, with work, with money, whatever. All right. So whatever disappointment you're dealing with, you take your time, you process it, feel what needs to be felt, and then release it. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and get back out there, because an ending, this ending, is the best thing that could happen to you. I know it doesn't feel like it. It never does when we're going through it. But hindsight, we do see that it was the best thing. Because it freed us up to greet new opportunities that are what we deserve. This whole situation is a lesson meant to teach you to acknowledge what you deserve. Okay? And it's not about being, what's the word? It's not about, it's just the facts. It's just the truth. This is what you deserve. It's not about being, idealistic, and it's not about boasting, and it's not about being too humble and selling yourself short because whatever. It's about you realizing your worth and being in a position to set boundaries based on your worth. Okay? To not settle. And trust that whatever leaves your life, when you set those boundaries, they were so below the bar, it's not even funny. So them leaving, or the situation leaving, frees you up to only accept what matches your worth. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. But that's your reading. I hope that it helps if you're dealing with these energies. I know, it's difficult. We've all been there. I know I have. Which is why I can speak from experience and say that yes, it's horrible and it's painful, but once you're done processing it and you look back, you realize how much a bad situation can change you, and not for the better, and how much it can cost you in terms of time and opportunities, but also self-respect, self-esteem, self-love. Okay? And that is why everything is happening, to take that out of your life and to bring in what you deserve, what you truly deserve, where you're not going to have to fight for it, where you're not going to have to beg for it, where you're not going to have to work for it. You're dealing with someone, this new person coming in, who just sees your worth and knows what they need to do. They know how to show you that they see your worth. Because you do the same for them. That's the Two of Cups. Okay? So, I hope the reading helps. Okay, use it. Make the most of it. Embrace it. Okay? It is for the better. Remember to watch your other signs. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.